Hi, welcome to your first session. I'm really excited to get this going for you and understanding more about yourself, more about the reasons that all of life situations, events, and feelings that you have all happen for you. And so, first of all, I want to speak to you about your mind. And I'm going to start from the very beginning and explain to you about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And so we have our conscious mind, which is 5%, and we have our subconscious mind, which is 95%. Our subconscious mind is what takes on all of the beliefs, all of the programming, and almost like the identity is what we form ourselves to be from the subconscious mind's belief system. And so when we are younger, between the ages of 0 and 7, we can take on beliefs from other people, from people like our parents, our peers, our school teachers. We look at the TV programs and we basically are like sponges and we're under hypnosis, and we take on all of these belief systems and we take them all in as fact. And as we get older, if our upbringing or some things that have happened in our past or as a child weren't all love and light and everything was positive, because at the end of the day that's not very common that is, then our subconscious mind is basically made up, 70% is made up of disempowering and negative beliefs. This is where we act from. So our conscious mind is that's saying, maybe you go to do something and you consciously say to yourself, like, I know that I'm worth more than this. I know I can do it, but yet you still keep being delivered the answer of no, or you are not able to hit those goals, or you don't quite believe in yourself. And that is your subconscious mind. That is like what's deep within you that has formed your belief system about yourself. And so we are in this constant, almost like battle with ourselves of like, what I can do and what I can't do, and why am I not doing that, and I should be doing that. And so when we get more understanding of ourselves, we're able to actually forgive ourselves for some of the things that we may have done in the past and some of the emotions that we hold on to. So as you move forward in life, you are then given as evidence, because whatever goes on in your internal world is a projection of what's happening in your external world. So as much as you might say consciously, I don't deserve this, why does all of this keep happening to me? Subconsciously, it's your beliefs is what you're putting out there. And so if you're believing that you're not worthy of something, or you're not good enough, or you don't believe you can have something, subconsciously you don't believe you can have it, then you will basically get that back to you, because the subconscious mind as well doesn't know what's true and what's false. And so whatever it's taken on and whatever we believe, it basically just produces that. And so we're able to change this. This is the good news, that we're able to actually change this. When we recognize it, we're able to make those conscious decisions to change our belief system, to change our identity, so that we can start actually having the power within us to create whatever it is that we want in our life. So after saying this, you're probably starting to recognize some things and events in your life that have happened for you on a subconscious level, that you didn't think that you asked for these things to happen to you, but they happened. And so this is where we go from being in effect to at cause. And so then when you can actually then fully say, like, I get it now, because I believe in myself, or because I was subconsciously telling myself that I wasn't good enough, that's what I got delivered. Because the universe only delivers you what you ask for. So this is like manifesting. But when we're manifesting and we don't know we're manifesting, we basically just get what we're putting out there and we're asking for, but we're not actually conscious of what we're actually asking for. I hope this is all making sense. And so when you know what you want and you believe it, that you can have it, and you have the faith and you take the actions and you have that definite of purpose, you can basically manifest whatever it is that you want in your life when you know that you're manifesting. So we have to take possession of our own mind. We have to actually take control of our own mind, of our own system, and realize, these beliefs and these things, they are not me. They are not who I am. Like, who am I at my truth? And this is how I came on my journey, was because my old identity told me, and I believed, that I wasn't good enough and I wasn't worthy. I was a failure. I was stupid. I wasn't intelligent. I couldn't retain information. I was ugly. I was fat. There was just all these disempowering beliefs that I was telling myself, but yet I knew my heart was pure and I knew my soul was a good soul. And so I did the work, and everything in my life changed. Everything in my life changed. When I first started doing this kind of work on my mindset, I remember saying, that's ridiculous. How can I ever accept that my dad did those things and be okay with it? That's not okay. Kind of poor me playing the victim, but still pretending I wasn't playing the victim. But I was still quite angry about it all. And when I got resolution on those things and those traumatic events that happened in my past, and I got to cause and got out of effect, I was then able to started creating my new identity. And my new identity has changed time and time and time and time again. And now I'm this identity. And so we basically it's like peeling back the layers that society, that your upbringing, everything that was around you has put on you. And that's not your truth. And that's why you're not happy. We are born these amazing, beautiful gifts. We are a miracle. And I believe that our purpose is to find us. And so that then when we find us, we don't need significance from anything outside of us. We just know what we're worth, and we go and get it. We create it in our mind, we visualize it, we manifest it, and we go and get it. And the reason I'm able to stand here and say that is not just words, it's because I've done it. I've walked the walk, and I'm still walking the walk, and I'm still shifting and up leveling and taking those layers off to get to wherever it is I'm going to get to next. So have you not maybe thought, why am I constantly tested? Why does the universe always seem to want to test me all the time? And this is because to get to any position in your life, the universe needs to know that you're ready for it. So it's going to send you a test. And it's whether you decide to lay down and not accept that challenge and push through, or whether you go, do you know what? Yes, I'm going to do whatever it takes. And I have been tested time and time and time and time again. It's the same in a job role. You can't just go into a job expecting to get the top role. You have to prove yourself. You're sent these tests to be able to go up to the next level, to the next level, to the next level, to know that you are ready for this position. And so this is where we're at now. We're at the start of your journey. And I'm really excited to be taking you through these sessions so that you can really start to have a better relationship with yourself, to understand yourself, to know the identity that you are now and the identity that you want to step into. And so I'd like you to also, look at what significance this identity has been giving you up until now. What was the purpose? Because everything we do with a purpose. There's an intention. And so you will have been getting some significance from staying in that identity. And when you can be really honest with yourself and truly go within and look at yourself and go, okay, so this old identity, the behaviors that it was showing gave me this significance. This person did this or responded in this way that made me feel better when I behaved this way. So when we can fully take responsibility for ourselves, for our actions, for our behaviors, for that identity, and realize, is this disempowering or is this empowering? And then the more work that you do on yourself, the amazing thing is that it's a ripple effect. So right now, it's about you, and it's about being the best version of you. And it always is about being the best version of you. But you cannot really estimate the amount of effect that this is going to have in so many people in your vibration, in your world, whether they're actually in your world now or you've not even met them yet. And the reason I can say this is because just by me being on that journey, and I was just doing me, I was just like, I just want to know how to be happy. Like, I am sick of waking up and going, why can't I just be happy? When I did me, the effect that it had on my children, the effect that it had on my friends, the amazing people that it brought into my life and allowed me to drop off the people that were not cheering me on, that were not inspiring me to be the best that I could be, that wanted to keep me down at that level. And as I dropped them off, more amazing people came into my life. And then I grew again and again and again. And now all of the people around me, if you look at the 5 people that are around you, are they empowering you or are they disempowering you? And so I can honestly say that, my old identity, I probably would have said 1 would have been empowering and the other 4 would have been disempowering. And now I can say that every single person in my life is empowering me and inspiring me. And it makes your journey in life so much more fulfilled and happier. And so I would like you to work through the worksheets that I've given you for today. And at the end of each session, I'm going to be doing a meditation for you to follow through. If you're new to meditation, this is perfect. Doesn't matter where you are with meditation. And so meditation is like you breaking through the subconscious mind and you're connecting with your higher self, with your truth. And it's just about stillness, and it's about connection and grounding. And you are the conduit between your higher self and Mother Earth. And when you can actually get to that place, and your monkey mind, your ego mind, is going to not want you to meditate. It's going to not want you to find your truth. It's going to want you to play small. Your ego mind likes to sabotage you. And so pass through this and going into meditation, I want you to go into meditation with no expectations. And so we're dropping the control. We are not expecting anything from this meditation. You can call it relaxation. If meditation is something that you've struggled with and you want to call it, I'm going into relaxation, it may just be that word that triggers you. And we all have this expectation that, I'm going to meditate and I'm going to find my Zen. It actually takes practice. It's like building a muscle. You have to do it constantly. It has to be consistent. And the more consistent you are, the more peace you find, the more answers you find. So I'm at a place now where I do not think. If I have a question, I literally just close off my mind and connect to my higher self and I get my answers. And it's where all the beautiful creations that I've done have all come from. That they weren't me overthinking it. They would just literally just drop down. It's almost like they drop down from the sky, and then you just trust, you create them and you make them happen. So I'm really looking forward to you going through this process and knowing that at the end of the 8 sessions, however you do them, whether it's daily or weekly, it's going to have you understand more about who you are. And I want you to enjoy the meditation, enjoy finding out about yourself, go through this without judgment on yourself, and just be gentle on yourself, and knowing that you are where you are right now, and that is perfect. We are all on a journey, and we're all at different spaces and different times in our journey, and wherever you are right now is perfect. Okay? Mwah! I love you all, and I hope that you enjoy the meditation, and I will see you on the next session.